Hey guys, Matthew with Surface Pro Marketing here. Today we're going to be going over the WordPress website and actually building out a fully functioning WordPress site by building out our logo and going over some of the functions in the customize feature in the top left hand corner. Now you go into your dashboard, you won't be able to access that without physically visiting the site first. But if you want to, you can go into customize. And you'll notice over here there's a left-hand menu in regards to site identity menus, homepage settings, header and footer, and additional CSS. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building our header and footer, and in order to do that, we have to actually build out a nice looking logo. So how the heck do we do that? Well, the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to give our website a site title called MedHat Plumbing. And now we want to select a logo. So I really like Canva and ChatGPT for these two features, and the reason for that is because Canva over here, once you create a profile and you get everything set up, you can go in and create customize size, and we're going to do a minimum of 500 by 500, and it's going to automatically open up this sheet right here. And Canva Pro, by the way, just so you're aware, Canva Pro costs like, I don't know, $8 a month. So you can actually go in and upload whatever you want to upload and create a whole variety of different tools that you want to get into. But we've already done that, and we've already set up our elements inside of here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look up our ideal element and see what we can come up with, or maybe even a template for a nice logo. And I'm going to go plumbing logo. And see, we end up getting a couple of really nice logos out of it. Now, Canva Pro does have the features inside of here, so you guys can already load those up. And we're just going to make that a little bit smaller. Maybe expand it across the page. Center it. And voila, honestly, it's that easy. We have our logo, and you guys can choose from a variety of different options to play around with here. I'm just going to be sticking with these because I really like the colors, I really like the theme, and then I want to go and download it. And I want to click transparent background because we want something that's going to be transparent, obviously. And then from here, I'm going to go into chatgpt.com. And you guys can get your ChatGPT premium account for, again, it's like $3, $4, $5, $10 a month. I can't remember. But it is a tool that I end up using so frequently that I end up paying for. Now, I know the free version does have fairly good opportunities to play around with image optimization if you want to. And you can just drag and drop the logo inside of here. And we're just going to ask it to make it a little fancier. All right, now the logo is uploaded, and we're going to ask it to make the logo a little fancier. Now this is going to take a couple of minutes, so I'm going to fast forward in my video to do that and see what it comes up with. Now, if you have a look here, it's obviously pretty dark, so we're going to end up creating I really like the logo. Can you make a white background? Now, if you have a look, we've got a black version and a white version that we can play around with, and I'm just going to go ahead and download that because it looks really sharp. And what I want to do is I want to go back into the customize feature of my WordPress website, go select logo, go back into my downloads, and go ahead and just upload that directly into the site. Now this is going to take a couple of seconds here real quick, and we're just going to let it wait and do that. Now suggested image dimensions are 350 by 100 pixels. I'll show you why that's important in a couple of seconds here. But you can go ahead and now we can select the image and we can actually crop the image a little bit inside of our WordPress editor. And voila, and what it's going to do is it's going to give us a logo that's really gigantic. Now this is a reason why it's really important to do this in 350 by 100. So we want to go back into Canva and we want to go ahead and create new design, custom size, 350 by 100. And we just want to upload our ChatGPT image inside of here as well by dragging and dropping that over there. Now ChatGPT is going to take a couple of seconds to load this, so I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes. All right, now you notice that that's in there, so we're going to quickly expand this, make the logo look a little prettier for the purposes of our plumbing website. And even if we wanted to make the dimensions 250 by 250, for example, just something a little smaller that the Hello theme is going to end up registering so that we have that logo design in there and it's not quite rendering appropriately. There we go. And now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and download that and do a transparent background. And go back into our customization. Select that logo. Make it a little smaller. Crop that image, and there we go. Now it's showing up in the top left-hand corner. It's a really good looking logo, and it's something that I'm really happy with. If you want to delete this tagline, you can go ahead and delete the tagline. You don't have to worry about that. Now what we want to do is we want to go into our site icon, and it suggests an image of about 512 by 512. You'll notice that the image that we ended up selecting prior to that was 1254 by 1254. So we want to go back into Canva again because we got the 350 by 100 pixels and the 144 by 100 pixels. And you'll notice the dimensions are suggested are 512 by 512. And we want to create a new design. We want to go 512 by 512. And we just want to upload that ChatGPT image again. And it's going to take a couple of seconds to do that here, you guys, so just be patient with it. And we're going to go ahead and expand that. Share. All right, now we got our image uploaded and it's looking really good. So now we want to do same thing, transparent background. And once the image is uploaded, it's still processing a little bit. We're going to go ahead and download that image. Now we go back into our customization feature, and of course we're still waiting for Canva to download this particular image. Bang, there it is. And voila, we've got the 512 by 512 image feature inside of there as well. So now we got a favicon. The favicon is going to show up on the top left-hand corner of your guys' Google site or of your Google search bar. So that's going to be automatically programmed in there. You want to go ahead and click Publish. All right, now that that is published, we can exit out of that. And we've got our site kind of starting to look like an actual website. If we go back into Visit Site, it's still on the archives page. Now, what we want to do from here is we want to go back into not just our site identity, but we want to go into our menus. And we'll be going over that in our next video in terms of creating a menu and menu hierarchy and site hierarchy and talking about that for you guys. So if you like the video, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell below, and we'll see you in the next video.